my friend ordered these rollers the other day off TikTok shop. She said she doesn't know how to use them. So I said I'd make her a video. So this video is for her and for you on how to put in these overnight heatless curl rollers, okay? It's very simple. First thing you're gonna do, dry shampoo the shit out of your roots. Then you're gonna brush the ends. You can do this in 2 sections or 3 sections. You don't necessarily need the third one. I have short hair on top and layers and bangs, so I definitely need to do 3. Sometimes you can just do 2 sections, okay? That'll be personal preference. You can figure that out later. But we're gonna start with the top section of the head. U-shape on the top-ish, doesn't have to be perfect at all. Then you're going to spray just a little bit, some water on the ends to dampen them, not at the root because you just dry shampooed that. You don't want it looking slimy. So just enough to get it like damp, but not soaking wet. When you're looking through the TikTok shop, you want the velvet rollers, not the satin ones. The ones that are satin will slip off of your head. So you want the velvet roller with the satin headband. That's what's gonna protect the hair. But this is what's gonna keep it where it needs to go. So long or short, you're gonna start at the very, very ends and you're gonna roll down. So if your hair is longer, you'll see it on the other sections, exactly how to do it. You don't wanna do this super, super tight because honestly, it's gonna hurt when you're sleeping on it, okay? So roll it that way. Some of them are snaps, some of them are like hooks, whatever you buy, okay? That's section 1. Section 2, depending on the density of your hair, you're gonna start typically like, I don't know, above your ear and go pretty much straight back. None of the sectioning has to be perfect because it's all gonna come down anyway. It's not really gonna show. Then you're gonna brush everything up and forward. Once you've got this whole section brushed up and forward as neatly as you can get it, you're gonna take a clip. You don't have to do this, it just makes it easier. You're gonna take a clip and just kind of hold all that in place so that you can spray this without it, like, you can let go, you have free hand for a minute. So again, spray this enough to dampen it. The thicker your hair is, the more you kind of want to get in between. But you don't want to make it so soaking wet that it's not going to dry overnight being rolled up in this tight little thing. Okay, so again, you're going to start this all the way at the ends. If you have shorter layers, I've seen some people put like clips here and here too. Whatever, do what you got to do. Just start at the end. Roll that, tuck that under, otherwise your ends are gonna look shitty. And then you just make sure everything tucks underneath there nicely. Again, you don't wanna pull too hard, especially once you let this clip go. So you're gonna get back here, you're gonna let that go. Try not to get it caught and pull, because then you're gonna have like weird loose pieces. Let go, let go, let go gently. Okay. So now, kind of readjust. And again, if it feels tight, it's gonna hurt when you sleep, like over here and here especially. Because this is gonna wrap around, that's gonna tighten that a little bit. Did you see how it was loose and then this kind of pulls at it? That's not the neatest one, but it will do, it will do. Remember that this is gonna go over it. So you can do the same thing to the third section. Okay, and let's snap it shut. I feel like the bottom one always winds up feeling like the loosest, but that's just because gravity, you know? Double check, make sure nothing feels too tight, because if it feels tight or annoying now, it's sure as shit gonna feel tight in the middle of the night. It's gonna wake you up, trust me. Okay, then you fold this guy into a triangle. You're gonna put it this way. Okay, and then about this part, it's up to you if you wanna cover this or not cover this. It depends on kind of how you sleep. Also, if you're a side sleeper, this works. If you're a back sleeper, and this is gonna bother you, there's different, you can do it kind of like Princess Leia, but that'd be for another tutorial. Whatever feels the most secure. Some of them come with a bonnet and not the tie, that's fine too. But just make sure that this is covered so that it doesn't get pulled out at some point, or that this gets all fuzzy, especially if you have bangs. And then like maybe double knot it, tuck this under, and go to fucking bed, dude. This is not the cutest way to wear it, but it's the most efficient, because if you tie it in the back, you're gonna be rolling all over it and it'll come undone. Okay, it's morning. Let's see how these held up. My little satiny thing slipped off a little bit, but that's fine. It did what it needed to do. The longer your hair is, the more careful you want to be when you're removing these. Buddy, hold on, buddy. You want to unravel them because if you just kind of like yank them one way or the other, the ends might get tangled, and that's just annoying. It will be a problem, but just gently remove them. Then you can do either an oil or a texture spray and brush it out. I don't think I'm going to do either because I'm not going anywhere today and I don't want to put anything unnecessary in my hair. Maybe I am going to put a little bit of oil on the ends, but that's what it'll do. And then if you don't have bangs, you really don't have much zhuzhing up here to do. These should just kind of like lay into this. Okay, so I did wind up adding some oil to my ends. If you have any other questions, put them in the comments, let me know, and I can answer it for you.